Yeah, namaste to everybody. Very good evening. We shall start with a bhajan, a Telugu song on Swami Vivekananda's personality and teachings. So please watch the video and listen to the Telugu song. Later, I will translate it into English for the benefit of other participants. Okay?
The world is a history of few men who had faith in themselves. That faith calls out the divinity within. All the great prophets, saints, and seers of the world, what did they do? In one span of life, they lived the whole life of humanity. I believe that India will awake again. If anyone could, with all his heart, could love the people of its country, bereft of the grace, perfumance, downtrodden, ever starved, fallen from an envious, India needs the sacrifice of at least 1,000 of our men, minds, and not truths.
Om. Request all of you to sit straight, close your eyes, and repeat the Om along with me, mentally or orally as per your convenience. Very important for personality development. Om. 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 स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता ह्य सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु, सहनौ भुनक्तु, सह वीर्यं करवावहै, तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। तेजोसि तेजोमयि देहि, वीर्यमसि वीर्यं मयि देहि, बलमसि बलं मयि देहि, ओजोसि ओजो मयि देहि, मन्युरसि मन्युं मयि देहि, सहोसि सहो मयि देहि। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। सर्वस्तरतु दुर्गाणि, सर्वो भद्राणि पश्यतु, सर्वः सद्बुद्धिमाप्नोतु, सर्वः सर्वत्र नन्दतु। दुर्जनः सज्जनो भूयात्, सज्जनः शान्तिमाप्नुयात्, शान्तो मुच्येत बन्देभ्यो, मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। Few seconds, let us sit quiet, relaxing our body and mind. Let us offer our salutations to the all-pervading blissful spirit in any name, any form you like. Let us by all means try to feel the divine contact. Let us for a few seconds intensely pray and think of the good of all people, the health, well-being, peace, strength of all our fellow brothers and sisters, all animals, nature, everywhere, the whole country, the world. Think of the people in the east part of the country, the west, the north, the south, the central part of India, and the whole world. People in the hospitals, people who are in quarantine at their homes, people who have passed away, their relatives, their friends. Everybody needs our mental support, our love, affection, respect. Think of all the doctors, the nurses, the sanitary staff, the hospital boys, and also everybody connected with the health and well-being of the people. Just yesterday we celebrated Ramanavami, whole country. Apadamapahartaram dataram sarvasampadam lokabhiramam Sriramam bhuyo bhuyo namamyaham. We need a shock absorber. We need the spiritual strength to face the assault from nature in the form of the infections. We need Shakti, Shanti, Bhakti. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amrutangamaya Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. Just a few minutes back, before we played a small Telugu song, some of you listened. I think at least 90% of you. Those who are from the other part of the country, like Haryana or Rajasthan or Maharashtra, etc., for our brothers and sisters, I'm just putting it into English. The first line of the song is Vivekanandani Simhagarjanam Bharata Yuvata Vinuma. O youth of India, listen to the lion's roar. The message of Swami Vivekananda was like a lion's roar. All the youth should listen to his message. Vajrapatamidi Agni Mantramidi. His words, his teachings were like the thunderbolt and full of divinity, full of divyatvam, full of that brilliance. And the first message, Swami Vivekananda was stressing upon physical strength, muscles of iron, nerves of steel. Inupa kandaralu ukku narammulu. So once you take care of your health, the other part will follow. What is that? Willpower, resolution, discrimination, determination. That is at the mental level. Vajra sankalpamu valenoi. That willpower, that resolution should be determined like the thunderbolt. Balame jivanamu dainyame mrutyu. Strength is life, weakness is death. Piriki rodanaika valadoi. No more time for fear, no more time for weakness, is the message of Swami Vivekananda. Shakti sarvasvamu nilo nikshiptamu. All the power is within you, is hidden within you. So this course or any other courses, your action, your life should be helping it to manifest. Shakti sarvasvamu. All the power is within you. Sakalam niku sambhavamu. You can do anything and everything. But we have to be very careful. The devotion is important. Respect is important. Anything and everything means crimes also is anything and everything. And cheating others is everything and everything. No. Here is serving others, respecting others. At the same time, trying to manifest that confidence and that self-reliance. Adi Parashakti Amruta Putra. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? You are a child of immortal bliss. Amrutasya Putraha. Ada Marachika Nidura Pokuma. Forgetting, giving up the past or your weaknesses, mistakes. Arise, awake, sleep no more. Uttishta Bharata Lemma Yuvata. So the whole India, which is 60 to 70% of the youth, should awake and serve the nation. Atma Shraddhato Padamundukuika. With self-confidence. Move on, march on. Charaiveti, Charaiveti. like Arjuna, like the great kings of India, like the great leaders of India who gave us that independence, gave us that freedom. So the nation moved forward. Dharma Chakra it is called. Swamiji Divena Vinuma. Before that it says, Sankellanu Chedinchu, Bandhalanu Khandinchu. Break the chains, break the bondages. Lust, greed, jealousy, all sitting in the mind and binding us, eating us like this coronavirus, which eats the lungs and the other parts of the body and immobilizes us. So we are at the mental level bound. Swamiji said, that is not the time now. Break the chains, break the chains. Azad, Azad is called. Swamiji Devana Vinuma, Nija Divyatvamu Kanuma. Realize your divine nature and follow this great man's teachings as much as possible in your life. It's a very important song, and in that 10 lines is given the condensed version of Swami Vivekananda's entire life message, which is manifesting the divinity within in every moment of your life. So we move forward with this small introductory song, little meditation, etc. We have our guest speaker with us, our very good friend and well-wisher of the Matta activities, Sri Mahesh Bhagawat ji, IPS, Commissioner of Police of Rachakonda district of Telangana and additional DGP of Telangana. So he is joined us live from his office or home. And I request Pratyusha from Cognizant and our devotee to introduce Sri Mahesh Bhagawat ji IPS to all of you. Pratyusha, please make her co-host, Leela Mahesh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Pranam Swamiji and good evening one and all across India. And I think Swamiji, it's a privilege for me to introduce Mahesh Bhagawat sir. I have been working with him for the last 4 or 5 years. But it's again an honor for me to introduce her. And as you rightly said in the song and in your summary, I think personality he carries is more on confidence, clarity, and respect with the selfless service he does. And that's how I really would like to introduce Mahesh Bhagawat sir. And the right speaker, all of you all have to be able to make your day very, very blissful, I must say. But we must know what his real work is. And Mahesh Bhagawat sir has been a 1995 batch IPS. He's Additional Director General of Police, working as a Commissioner of Rachakonda Police Commissionerate, which is east part of Hyderabad. He's awarded with the United States Department for Trafficking in Person, and he's won the Hero Award in 2017. It's exemplary the way he works for human trafficking, as well as many, many awards he has won. In 2004 for community policing, right? It's just not his job, what he does for the community at a large service is something which he brings to the table. And last but not the least, he is mentors a lot of students for civil services and be able to train many people, mentor them, guide them. More than about 600 people have joined the IAS, IFS, IPS services after he has trained. So tremendous service, a great personality, I must say. He's contributed to a lot of books on human trafficking, and before joining the civil services also, he worked with Pune-based NGOs. So, you know, the whole introduction never ends for Mahesh Bhagawat sir. And I've seen him the last few days with the night curfew, lockdown. Sir is on the streets, on there. And that's what I call a true personality, as what Swami Vivekananda said. Selfless, bold, confident, and he's there for you all. So I won't take up much of sir's time, but thank you, sir, for being there with us today. And I'm sure it's going to be a very inspiring talk. And Swamiji, thank you for this opportunity. Thank you. My pleasure to introduce sir, and wishing you all a good luck for this course.
Yeah. Just a note to Mahesh Bhagawat ji, the participants are all from different parts of the country. A mini India is there. Haryana, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Delhi, all are there. 120 participants, some of them will join. So it's a wonderful bouquet of national spirit at the time when the nation is going through health crisis and your service, etc. So I think your experience and how these young people from There are people from 18 years to 55 years in this audience. Today is the third day of the course, and the platform is yours, sir. Mahesh Bhagawat ji. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you, Swamiji. Pranam.
Yes.
My regards to Pratyusha for a nice introduction. Me and Pratyusha, we are working together for a cause of women's safety as well as cyber safety security. In our Hyderabad, we have Society for Cyberabad Security Council in Cyberabad Commissionerate. And now in my commissionerate also, we have Rachakonda Security Council. And the Women's Forum, the strength comes from Pratyusha. So many thanks, Pratyusha, and hats off to your work. Thank you, Swamiji, for giving me opportunity. This is my second time to get associated with our center's activity. Once I was physically there, but now because of this COVID-19, now everyone is virtual. First of all, my prayers for everyone and their families to come out of this current pandemic. The situation is really becoming grave, and a few states like my own state, Maharashtra, and the neighboring states, the situation is really bad. And every day we get news which are not positive, but mostly negative news, and keeping yourself, keeping your morale high in that situation is a major challenge for every one of us. So I think this is the right time. Our center has organized this program of personality development, and I have seen the tree on the poster, and the tree was having some values like character, positivity, confidence, discrimination, strength, and facing challenges. So these are the some of the core values of the personality development were defined on that tree. So I will be speaking around these points mostly, and at the end we can have even question answer session also with the permission from Swamiji.
Yes,
Yeah.
welcome.
I will tell you about myself. That I'm basically coming from a rural Maharashtra. I'm native of a place called Patsardi in Ahmednagar district. That is a 52 kilometers from Ahmednagar. Until 10th standard, first I studied in Jilla Parishad school in Marathi medium. Then I studied in our local school there, and then came to Pune in 1984. And 84 to 95, I was in Pune. I have done my intermediate, that is 11th, 12th. Then after that, engineering from College of Engineering, Pune, where Sir Vishweshwaraya studied. And then after that, I worked for 2.5 years for a project called Western Ghat Development Project with the NGO by name CDSA. Then after that, almost for 1 year, I was with Tata Motors doing the CSR activities, especially the Tata, you know, their philosophy is for the CSR from the beginning. They adopted some 18 villages, and the civil engineering application for rural development, that part I was looking after. But after my graduation, I got attracted towards civil services, and the mind was somewhere that yes, I should join the government and do something for the society, because the biggest infrastructure is with the government, and you can do a lot of positive things. And with that motto, I started my preparation while I was working. So 94, I appeared for the exam, and 95, I got into Indian Police Service, but my mind was always in Indian Administrative Service. So 1 year again I prepared, but not succeeded. So 96, I joined as a Indian Police Service officer. After training in our Masuri Academy, then Hyderabad Police Academy, I joined Manipur cadre and Northeast India. All of you know the challenges there working in the Northeast. And for 2 years I was there. And in Northeast India, the second times I met our volunteers of mission, Ramakrishna Mission, who were there. And I was with them. First time actually in Pune, I used to go to our Ramakrishna Mission in Pune. I used to do a couple of activities with them. But the field activities I have seen in the Northeast India, the way taking a lot of risk, our volunteers, they were doing work there. That's really amazing kind of work. So 2 years were really challenging for me. Then after that, I joined Andhra Pradesh cadre after my marriage, and then since 2014, this new state of Telangana, 29 state carved, and I become part of now Telangana state. So currently, I'm heading one commissionerate by name Hyderabad. This is a new commissionerate in Hyderabad city, eastern part, where the Ramoji Film City, cricket stadium, and all these things are located. So since this is my 5th year now in this commissionerate, and we are mostly working with the people. And last year was totally a service year. First it was with the lockdown, Corona, and then after that there was a flood in Hyderabad, and almost for 1 month, again we were in service. So service year we called that last year. Now again this year also the service started. So our we say ours is not a force. Police is not a force. Police is a service. So Indian Police Service it is. So that service opportunities I am getting by through my job, and other than that, as told by Pratyusha, I do mentoring for civils, those who are appearing for IAS, IPS, and other exams, personality test. I do mentoring for the personality test since last 6 years, as well as Indian Forest Service, as well as assistant commandant in our paramilitary forces. So this exam also. So almost 6 to 8 months in a year, whatever little time I get out of my job, I spare for the youth. Youth, I always take them as my inspiration. That is my energy. I always keep motivated by going, traveling with them. In their journey, I am with them. And I have seen many phases in this youth's life, because I personally experienced, and same thing I'm watching them. Every youth before going for personality test, the kind of stress, tension he or she is having. And then after success, again, I am watching them. So all those pages are now familiar. So one thing I always tell them, that you should be cool in all the situation, whether you are successful or not. Because Swamiji always used to say that take risk in the life. If you win, you will become a leader. But if you lose, you may become a teacher or a guide. And I think our country needs more teacher or more guides than the leaders. So that is a need of the day to day. And so the failure also we should digest. We should accept, yes, something went wrong, and we should keep working. I will be talking on first regarding the character, the core value. Somewhere I read that health is lost, nothing is lost. So wealth is lost, nothing is lost, but the character is lost. Then everything in the life is lost, and it's entire your life will spoil. If your character is lost, you are defamed by some where you have deviated or compromised with some core values, and because of that now you are ill famous. Then it's very difficult to again bring back that things or those that related to things related to the character. And you can't buy it. Money can't buy everything. So one thing is this, like a character. You have to do a lot of investment for building your character. It will not get shaped within a day. Throughout your life, consistency is required again to maintain that. You have done something in a life and you got, say, Olympic gold medal, but after that you have done something wrong. People will forget that. People will remember only what we have done wrong. People are always watching you. When we joined the service in 1995, in our academy, they told us that nothing is secret in civil servants' life. Even what is cooking in your kitchen also, people will be finding out. They are very much interested in your private life. So we are like, there are many mirrors who they are watching us. So we always, many stress, we are always under stress, work under stress, but this is another stress that people are constantly observing or watching us. That is one thing. Now we got used to that. Someone has said that 5 C's are very, very important in our life. And in that, the first C comes the character. Second C comes the conviction. You should have conviction in a life, that you have to do something in a life. And for that, that conviction is very, very important. The third C is about courage. You have to do with courage. If there is no courage to take risk, I always say calculated risk. Take calculated risk, not full risk where after that you are nowhere. Take calculated risk in the life. That courage will be important. Courage, character, conviction. The fourth is commitment. The commitment to a particular thing. If you take something in hand, take it to logical conclusion. Be committed to your profession. Be committed to your occupation. Be committed to whatever task now you are having. You are a student now, you are appearing for some exams and all. So now your task is, yes, I am committed. You have to promise to yourself first and then to your parents and all that, yes, I will succeed. I will give my best. That evaluation is not in your hand, but I will do my best. So with commitment, you should prepare for that. And the most important fifth C is a courtesy. They always say that Vidya Vinayana Shobhati. So this courtesy is very, very important in life. You have to give due respect to your parents first. They are the people. Because of them, you are here. So all the pages of your parents' life, you should be there with them. So parents first, then your teachers, your mentors, your peers, your best friends, you should respect them. Then only people will respect you. It's like a giving and taking. If you give the respect, you will get the respect. The courtesy, the politeness and all is very, very important in life. And if you are arrogant, then no one will come. For ice breaking also, no one will come. People will always, they will talk behind you that this person is like this and all. And you may not have friends, and you know the value of friends. So the courtesy in life is very, very important. So it's always paying respect and getting respect kind of thing. I believe. You may find some of my thoughts as a practical thoughts, but it's through my experience now, and not theoretical kind of thing. So giving and taking is very, very important in the life, and that if you give respect, then only you will get respect. So first you give respect, then you can expect for the respect. At the same time, now Swamiji has told me that we have today even 18 and like say 18 to 25 kind of students who are still struggling in their life. They have not yet settled in their life. And for them, we say that 5 C's are very, very important, where you should not get addicted to those 5 C's. So which are those 5 C's? First C is like in India, everyone is fond of cricket. So now IPL is going on right now. So I have seen people that they will keep everything away. Their life is cricket, and every match they will follow. Okay, that's not a problem, but you should not compromise with your quality time when you are following the cricket and all. At the same time, you have responsibilities on you. Whether those responsibilities are you fulfilling? Are you sparing time for your family, sparing time for your studies and all? That is very, very important. So the excess of cricket. I say excess of these 5 C's are excesses basically, where you should not get addicted too much to these 5 C's. At minimum level, as a hobby, as a stress buster, you can have these 5 C's like that. But you should not be fully addicted to this 5 C. First is cricket. Second is our own cinema, our movies. Many people, especially this age, we get addicted to, and different type of movies people get addicted. Some may get addicted to some biopics. Some may get addicted to those having say a lot of violence in that and all. So movies are really influencing us in our young age. So our thoughts are also sometimes are shaped by these those movies subject and all. So we must be careful in watching these movies and all. Excess of following cinema, again, I say, is not good. The third thing is about the cable TV. So nowadays, every house is having cable television, and we just keep changing the buttons of the remote and not following one particular channel or one subject and all what's going. It shows that how unstable we are. So to excess use of cable TV is again, that is a third C. The fourth C is of course is a computer, and the computer now, the games, especially the youth. I have seen the youth getting addicted to some PUBG kind of thing, and new games are coming. A couple of years back, there was a game of Blue Hell, because of which couple of youth committed suicide. I have seen some applications which make your personality negative, but still people follow it. So this kind of thing, access on the computer, you should avoid. And the fifth part is related to your internet, actually, internet connectivity. And that internet connectivity, so how much we should be online, that we should decide. Now, because of the corona, everything is online, but at the same time, we should have our own personal time for ourselves. And there, that Lakshman Rekha, we should decide that where to stop. If you get addicted, it's very, very difficult. Your parent may think that you are doing your college project or some classes online going on, but at the same time, you are chatting with your friends. At the same time, you are watching some Cartoon Network or something. Many things are happening, and you are not focusing on the core subject for which you got connected to that online topic. So these 5 C's, you should not do excess in life. That is my humble submission to all of you. Please avoid this 5 C's. Now next comes in the life is the confidence. And the self-confidence is very, very important. We should believe in ourselves. That believe in self, that inner strength in life is very, very important. Unless and until you believe that, yes, I can do it, you will not succeed. If you are not having faith in yourself, if you are not believing yourself, if the confidence is lacking, it's very, very difficult in the life to march ahead or to proceed further. So the confidence in life one should always have. And somewhere I read it that which are the 6 best doctors in the world. And they say that the 6 best doctors in the world, the first doctor is self-confidence. The second doctor, they say, is sunlight. Morning, at least half an hour, 1 hour, through the morning walk or sitting in the sun, getting directly vitamin D, natural vitamin D, is very, very important. The sunlight exposure is very, very important. And now corona also, this period particular, doctor also prescribed that have some vitamin D directly. Then next is the rest. Rest in life. You see, human, we are not machine. We are human beings, and we should have some rest also. So minimum that 6 hours, 8 hours of quality sleep, quality rest is very much important. That is another doctor. The third is exercise. Daily something, at least half an hour, you can do the fast walk or jogging, or you are on the treadmill, or you are doing yoga, you are doing meditation, you are doing pranayama, where you are with yourself. So this exercise, at least half an hour every day, is very, very important. That is another best doctor in the world. The next is the diet. And somewhere I read in the Ayurveda that if you control your tongue, you will not have any disease in the world. And that is absolutely right. Your diet is very, very important. What you are eating, what you are drinking, that's very, very important. So your diet, balanced diet, go for balanced diet. Definitely, that is the natural doctor for you. And the sixth best doctor in the world is friends, having friends. Nowadays, because of the say internet and other things, people are having virtual friends. But if you ask them that if tomorrow you are in a problem and will you help me, just see how many are coming there to help you, to rescue you if you are in the crisis. It's very, very difficult. We always see that friends list on the Facebook, so 5,000 is the limit, I think. And that 5,000 friends are there. But if this fellow is meeting with an accident or something is happening to him, even 5 fellows are not there. So what is the need of having 5,000 friends on Facebook if 5 people are not showing their face when you are in the crisis? So don't take don't claim too high by having virtual friends. You should have actual friends who can help you in your life. They should know that what crisis you are going in, and they should be with you in your grief. They should be with you to enjoy your success, and they should be with you to support you if you are failing. This is very, very important. Hindi, they always say na, that sukha ke sab sathi, dukha mein na koi. The friends always will be there with you when you are happy, you are having money, you are spending for them, but you are going through some crisis. Except real friends, except those few friends, everyone will run away. So you should know who are the real friends. And those friends, childhood friends, where the friendship is without any interest, such friends you should always carry throughout your life, because that friendship is without any interest. As a part of business, as a part of job, you are meeting some friends, but that friendship is not a permanent friendship. Please trust me. So have your school friends, your childhood friends, your college friends, where the friendship was without any interest. So those friends, they are the best doctors in the life. Now, the next thing I want to tell you is about the strength. And the strength, your own strength is very, very important to succeed in the life. In any organization, we do a test called SWOT. That is the strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So what are your strengths? Every person is having something hidden in him or her. It is a job of a mentor. It is a job of your supervisory or officer to find out what talent you have, your competencies, what competencies you have, what is your strength. But at the same time, you should also know what are your strengths. Yes, I am very strong in those particular aspects of personality. So knowing yourself is very, very important. At the same time, if you are working under someone or you are a student, your teacher should know your strength. So knowing strength of you by others is also important. At the same time, knowing yourself, knowing your strength is important for you. So the strength, then followed by weaknesses. Not only strength, you should know weaknesses. You have, I told you those 5 excesses. That may be weakness for you. But to overcome that, how to overcome that, how to do the time management in life is very, very important. We always believe in a principle of Pareto's. So Pareto's principle is like a 80-20. When I start my day, my plate is full, my hands are full, so many things are there. So what I do, I will be prioritizing the most important 20% of the things which can give me 80% of the result. And I will do it in the first hour of a day. I will do those things, those 20% thing, which can give me 80% of the result. This is known as Pareto's principle. In your study also, 20% of the important syllabus where the frequently asked questions are there, you prepare on that, where you can get almost 70–80% of the result. So anything, you at your workplace also, at your study table also, at your business also, prioritize those 20% which can give you 80% result. And this is known as Pareto's principle. This is very, very important principle in the life. You can follow, each one of you, irrespective of your age. And here, through your weaknesses, you can overcome through this Pareto's principle. Then next is opportunities. You should know which are the opportunities available to you, and you should encash opportunities. Opportunity will come once it will come, but if you are not encashing it, if you are not chasing it, if you are not following it, and if it is going out of your hand, you may have to wait for next opportunity. How long, we do not know. So encashing opportunities in the life is very, very important. You should know that at the right time, you should strike and encash that opportunity. And the last thing is the threats. You should know what are the threats. The threats from your friends sometimes, threats from your colleagues, threats from the society, threats from the environment. What are the threats because of which your productivity, your personality is suffering? So those threats, you should always know about those threats and be prepared to face these threats. So the SWOT analysis is very, very important for the strength or knowing yourself in life. The next thing is about facing challenges. I was talking about taking calculated risk in the life. I will tell you my personal example. In 1993, I resigned from my first job for full-time preparation of civil services. And I left Pune. I went to Mumbai. There was a Maharashtra government center by name State Institute for Administrative Career. I joined there. After 4 months of preparation, it was, say, I think April 93, I found my father got retired that particular month. And my 3 sisters, 2 were unmarried that time. So that responsibility was there. The father got retired. Then I also realized that to prepare for civils, you must have at least some money in your hand where you can prepare for 2 years, 3 years and all. At that time, I got opportunity to work with Tata Motors. I got selected through the interview. I again came back to Pune by leaving my civil services preparation. I worked in Tata Motors almost for 13 months. And in that time, while working, wherever I was getting time, I used to prepare for the civil services. And civil services was always there in my mind. In 1994, I appeared for the civil services prelims. And I was confident, yes, I will crack this civil services prelims in 94. So just immediately after the exam, I submitted my resignation letter of a Tata Motors job. So many of my colleagues came, they were counseling me that I am doing a blunder in life. Even my father came and he was asking my friends that to convince me not to leave this job and continue here. There is no guarantee of civil services success and all. So he was practical actually, but I was confident, yes, I can definitely do it. And before the result of prelims, I left my telecom or Tata Motors job. Okay, again, I have gone to Mumbai. And in that attempt itself, I got into Indian Police Service. 2 subjects we have to select for civil services exam. That time, 2 subjects were there. Now there is only 1 optional subject. So one of my subject was Marathi literature. Though I am from engineering background, literature was my interesting subject. So I took literature, and a second subject was history. So in literature subject, I top second highest. I scored second highest in amongst all those candidates. So that kind of result then I got, and then I started believing myself. So in the life, you have to face many challenges. But here, taking calculated risk in life is very, very important. If you are not taking risk, if you are contented, yes, now I got it. This is okay now. This is the end now. Somewhere I read that satisfaction is the end of progress. If you satisfy that now I got everything, if you stop there, that is the end of your progress. So don't get satisfied, first of all, don't get contented. Keep walking. Something next, that next should be there. There will be ups and downs in the life. They say, the ECG, ECG is like this only. If ECG is the straight line, you will not be there. So like ECG, we will have ups and downs while facing the challenges. Sometimes we may not get desired success. Sometimes we may not get any success, but we should bounce back. That resilience is very, very important. Bouncing back again with the more strength, focusing, concentrating. Just now Swamiji was telling about determination. You should be determined. You should be focused. Recently, I learned one new theory, and this new theory is very, very important for all of you. This is a theory of 10x. 10x theory. You can search it on the net also. This theory is proposed by a person by name Grant Cardone. This Grant Cardone, the 10x theory says, you should always aim in life for a goal which is 10 times bigger than the actual goal, or the target which is 10 times than your achievable target. If you have such higher goals in life, the chances of your success are always high. Somewhere I read that lower aim is a crime in the life. If you keep your aim as very low, it's very difficult then to achieve higher goals or higher aim. While mentoring for the competitive exams, I have seen the candidate which are in E category. We call them E category candidate. They will appear for every competitive exam, right from our constable recruitment to the Indian Police Service also, IAS also. Every exam they will appear. This is the E category we say. You see, first of all, this 10x theory, believe in 10x theory, you keep higher target, higher goal, and work for that. Definitely, these other targets you will achieve by aiming high. This Grant Cardone's, there is a book also on 10x theory. Please go through that. He has also cited an example of one tiny insect by name leapfrog. It seems this leapfrog is such a small insect, but in one takeoff, it can go up vertically up to 1.5 kilometers and can fly up to 50 to 60 kilometers, such a small insect. So that kind of power we human beings are always having. It is hidden somewhere inside. We have to bring that. We have to bring it out. And we can do it by focusing with determination, by aiming high. This 10x theory, I found it's a very practical theory, and definitely you will achieve much higher than your expectation if your target, if your goal is at a 10x. Another thing in life is a positive attitude. Currently, a lot of negativity is seen everywhere. Every day we see that our near and dear, they are suffering because of the corona. Some kind of fear psychosis kind of thing is there. What will happen to me? Insecurity. So here, shock absorbers. Swamiji was just now talking about shock absorbers. Yes, shock absorbers are very much required now. So the faith, you are having faith in something. Yes, have that as a shock absorber. To come out of that, But be positive. Your mental setup, the positive attitude in life is very, very important. If your attitude is negative, it's very difficult to bring you out of that negative thoughts, that negative attitude. So remain positive, irrespective of what is happening in your surrounding. Many things will be happening that may force you to think negatively. Very recently, just 1.5 months back, I too had a experience of COVID positive. And 5 days I was in hospital, then 10 days I was in home quarantine. And that period really in the hospital, when I was alone, a lot of negative thoughts were there in my mind. But at the same time, I remember that last year in the first wave, around 1,000 of my policemen, when they were positive, I was encouraging them. I was motivating them. So I remember those days, how I have done that. And now they have come out. So same thing now I have to do myself. So that practical thought came to my mind, and yes, I came out. So don't get affected by negative thoughts. Your negative thoughts should not be more than your positive attitude or positive thought. Always keep that in mind. Your attitude. Somewhere I read that alphabet, if we give like A to Z, 1 to 26, A, B for 2, A for 1, C for 3, like that, then attitude, it seems, is having those numbers where we can, if we do the sum of those numbers, attitude is 100. So that 100% positive attitude is very, very important in the life. So you should have positive attitude. One more thing I have seen in the tree today is about discrimination. Today morning newspaper, I have seen the news of United States of America, where African American person by name George Floyd, for his murder, one police officer by name Colvin, he got convicted on 3 charges. And why it was? So it was because of the discrimination kind of thing. Still in the world, still in our country, we have discrimination on base of race, language, community, and many other things. This discrimination part, I think we should remove. Ultimately, the bottom line should be a human being. Now, all humans are born equal. That one should believe. Irrespective of your language, irrespective of your religion, irrespective of your community, your caste, you should come out of these narrow windows and be broad in a life. Take everyone with you. Then only you will succeed. In social networking, we always say that your right hand is held by someone from whom you are learning. Your left hand is held by someone to whom you are teaching or who is learning from you. So this networking, hand to hand, walking together in a life is very, very important. So don't forget, one person, single person alone can't change the world. Here, the group of like-minded people, we have to bring on one platform. Shiv Khera, the motivational speaker, his couple of books are there. The first book I read was You Can Win. The second book was Living with Honor. And the third book I read was Freedom is Not Free. And in the Freedom is Not Free, there was one quotation that it's not the activity of the rascals that destroys our society, but for the inactivity of the good people. In our society, good people, they are always inactive. To bring them on a common platform is a big challenge. Whereas the bad people, especially we in the police, we see the criminals, whether they are outside the jail or inside the jail, they are always together. But the good people, they will just talk, they will just criticize. But if something is there to bring them for a good cause, is really a great challenge. How to motivate them? Especially we see nowadays, everyone is carrying the mobile in their hand, and the mobile is having camera also. Because of recently there was a flood in Hyderabad, and we have seen the couple of people were getting washed away, and people were just taking photo with the mobile. Hardly few of them were taking risk or taking a rope and reaching to them and helping them to come out. How to motivate these people is a big challenge. How to motivate good people. So this challenge in the life, we have to overcome. We have to help each other. We have to work together. At the beginning, Swamiji has offered a prayer for well-being of everything, irrespective of from which region we are coming. So everyone now should come out of this current pandemic. That is very important. Ask all your family members. They should be healthy. They should be happy. You should motivate them with a positive attitude that yes, ye din bhi chale jayenge. This is very important. If you remember the medieval Indian history, Akbar and Birbal stories, many stories are there. So Akbar asked Birbal that tell me one thing where person will be happy in any situation. So though Birbal has replied that ye bhi din chale jayenge, that is the best thing. The current pandemic, yes, it's not permanent. This is a temporary phase in life. It will also go, but we should not be overconfident. We should follow new normals, mask using, maintaining the physical distance, avoiding the crowding places, sanitizing your hand. These are the new normals. We must accept it. Definitely, these days also, the current period also will go. So that's all from my side today. My best wishes to each one of you for your future journey, and don't underestimate yourself. That I want to tell each one of you. किसी शायर ने कहा है कि मुश्किल हालात से कह दो, मुश्किल हालात से कह दो, हमसे ना उलझे, हमने तो हर हाल में जीने की कसम खाई. Whatever is the situation, you have to live in that situation and come out. हमने तो हर हाल में जीने की कसम खाई. This is very important. Another thing I want to tell you that whenever you are getting the success, please ensure that success is not going into your head. Always keep your feet on the ground and your heart burning to do something for others, something for the society with lot of creativity. Mahatma Gandhi ji has said that be the change you want to see in the world. And I want to say that yes, each one of you can create that change. Swami Vivekananda ji used to say about the youth in our nation that the youth population is not 100% in our country, but 100% of country's future is in your hand. So you should come out of negative thoughts, negative attitude, have a positive attitude, develop your personalities. This is a very good opportunity made available to you by Vivekananda Center of Excellence. My pranam to Swami Bodhamayanand ji for giving me opportunity today. Thank you, Swami ji.
Thank you, sir. It has been very thoughtful, very meaningful, practical about the 5 positive C's and the 5 C's which should not be addicted. Then you have given about the 6 doctors, then the SWOT analysis, then your own experiences in life, the strength, determination, the 10x theory, having higher goals in life, and how to serve others also. Based on this short, beautiful talk and presentation, if our participants have any question, they can raise their hand in the screen, and our host will unmute you, and you can put your question directly to the Commissioner of Police, Sri Mahesh Bhagawat. Please, you can raise your hand. Yeah. First, we'll take up Prashant Teli. Prashant Teli can unmute and ask your question, please.
Yes. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Sir, I'm Prashant Ali from Solapur, Maharashtra.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sir, I just like you mentioned about time management, the Pareto's principle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like I'm working. I'm in a bank, and I face like a lot of issue regarding time management. So could you please give more explanation on
Okay.
Pareto's
Okay.
principle?
Okay. See one thing. When you wake up in the morning, uh, take a plain paper and pen or pencil and jot down what you are going to do for today. In that, you prioritize the important thing, very, very important thing that you have to complete today only. And if you give the priority to them, definitely you will achieve a good result. At the end of day, again, when you are going to bed, just give 5 minutes for you. Remember that morning list of the things to do, whether you have done it or not. If you have not done it, next day, prioritize that first thing first. That will definitely help you. You have to be manager of yourself. You have to give time, at least 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening. Another thing, the networking, because many people, you are on social media, remembering people. At the end of the day, since morning, how many people you have met, just and where you have met, just remember their faces and store it in the brain. Next time when you meet them, you will remember, you will recollect. Yes, this person is so and so, and I met him or her at that time. That will help you. These are small things that we do a lot of multitasking. I was telling you, our hands are always full, but we have to give them priority to the important things and all. So we organize ourselves like giving prioritizing those important things, writing it down and all, then checking it in between again, how whether I have completed that task or not. Hope you got it, what I want to say.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. We'll take up from Bhanu Prakash Patel. Can you introduce yourself and ask your question? Bhanu Prakash Patel. Yeah.
Yes, Swamiji. Hello.
Yes, sir. Continue.
Sir, actually, నేను సాఫ్ట్వేర్ లో జాబ్ చేసేవాడిని 2018 లో సార్ ది ఇంటర్వ్యూ చూశాను ఐటీ మీడియాలో. చాలా మంది పోలీస్ ఆఫీసర్ ది ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ చూస్తుంటే నాకు నా లైఫ్ లో సాటిస్ఫాక్షన్ లేకుండా అనమాట. లేకుండా అప్పుడు నేను ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేసిన ఇట్లాంటి సర్వీస్ ఒకటి చేయాలని. సో ఐ క్విట్ మై జాబ్ అండ్ స్టార్ట్ ప్రిపరేషన్ ఫర్ యూపీఎస్సీ. బట్ రీసెంట్లీ ఇన్ 2020 I failed in prelims. So from that time I'm feeling that I think I'm not that efficiency to clear the UPSC. So I'm repeatedly getting the negative thoughts that I don't have that stuff and all. So how to overcome that?
See, Bhanu Prakash, UPSC is really uncertain, and we call it unpredictable exam. You stand for unpredictable also. So first of all, what went wrong? In the first prelim, even I got disqualified. I got my success in the second attempt only, and that was complete. When a prelims, mains, interview, everything I done. So this is actually the UPSC is a competition like a marathon, and you have to be there. That's the reason Union Public Service Commission has given 6 attempts for the open category, 9 attempts for the backward class category candidate, and up to from 21 year of age to 37 year of age, the candidates from scheduled caste, scheduled tribe categories, they can appear every year. There is no attempt limit for them. So that's the reason. So you have to hold on. You have to believe in yourself. You revise your strategy and again appear for the prelim. Another thing, if there is any issue of finance and all, have plan B also in hand. The plan B is there are other exams like assistant commandant exam of paramilitary forces also conducted by UPSC, equally good Then we have bank probationary officer, then Reserve Bank, then NABARD Bank's exam. These are then IB, Intelligence Bureau, ACIO exam. These are a couple of exams where the UPSC candidates are taking it as a plan B. They're getting the success in that. Our state, own state, we have the sub-inspector, very good salary there. We have group 1, group 2 in Andhra, Telangana. You can work for that also. Get success there and then again continue your preparation. If you get somewhere some success, your confidence will get boosted. No problem. You have taken now UPSC only, you want to do UPSC only, then you should not give up. You should bounce back. You should have right mentor. You should have right books. You should have right strategy to prepare for exam. Check what went wrong and again appear. This exam is difficult, but not impossible. Believe in the exam system also. So all the best to next attempt, Banu Prakash.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Priyanka, can unmute and ask your question. Priyanka, please ask your question.
My question is, I am Priyanka. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening,
One
Priyanka.
second.
Please carry.
1 second. Thanks to we here to giving me opportunity to talk with you, sir. Sir, I have a lot of fears, sir. That's why I could not talk with anyone. So please give me any suggestions to overcome fear. Thanks.
Priyanka, I think first of all, you start talking with your best friend, your family members. Then slowly that fear will go. If you are having any inferiority complex, that we call it LKK, Log Kya Kahenge syndrome. Don't think about people, what they will think. I will tell you my own example. I'm from rural area, and in 1984, when I came to Pune, my language was it was not a sophisticated type language, very raw type, and I was not opening my mouth for 6 months almost. So me and my friend coming from the same place, we learned all those words in the Pune city, what kind of words they are frequently using, how they are talking. We were just observing them. Then after that, then 7 months we started talking in that language only. Our confidence got boosted. So if you have any inferiority complex of anything, you have to remove it by practice. Again and again, stand in front of mirror, practice it. Then your fear will go. Be bold in what you stand for.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll go to Kondaviti Ramana Babu. Ramana Babu Garu, are you there? You can unmute and ask your question.
Good evening, sir, Swamiji, and all the participants.
Yeah, very good evening. Continue.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir, for the wonderful speech today you given, and a lot of new points we have gained from your speech. And I am an insurance agent, sir, from Maulali area, which is under your jurisdiction, Rachakonda jurisdiction, where my concern is a lot of people are not wearing masks instead of fines are imposing by police and the state government. So I am in the opinion that we have to use this 10x principle here. Instead of 1,000, we have to use 10,000, so that in a lighter way I'm saying, sir. But otherwise also, if people are working very hard instead of affecting in the first wave, and I pray and God for all your frontline warriors like you, and for doctors, for your safety. And but please concentrate on this masking, sir, because whenever I go out at my personal capacity, I tell them some people will listen, some people will not listen, some people will revolt. But if you, as a police, if you say, they will definitely listen. And please, that is the only thing what we can do from the public.
Yeah, thank you, Ramana Babu, for your suggestion. In fact, number of cases we are booking has gone up to 2,000 per day now.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. And 1,000 into 2,000.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Nowadays, the problem of night curfew and all. Again,
Yes.
lockdown may come in future. We do not know.
Yes, sir. I always pray for your safety, sir. Right. Because you are
Thank
on
you.
the streets, right? Right.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice of you, sir. Anyway, next question or observation. Pradeep ji, Pradeep KNS. Pradeep KNS.
Yeah. Good evening, Swamiji, and good evening, Mahesh Garu. Actually, నాకు 2 questions ఆన్సర్ దొరికాయి. నేను అడగకముందే అదర్ పార్టిసిపెంట్స్ కూడా సేమ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ రిపీట్ చేశారు. సో బట్ ఒకటి నేను లైక్ అరౌండ్ 11 years సిస్టమ్స్ అండ్ నెట్వర్క్ ఆర్కిటెక్ట్ గా లైక్ ఉన్నా అనమాట. సో చాలా బేస్ లెవెల్ నుంచి లైక్ గ్రో అయ్యాను. సో బట్ ద థింగ్ ఈస్ లైక్ రీసెంట్లీ లైక్ డ్యూరింగ్ కోవిడ్ ఐ టేకెన్ ఛాలెంజ్ టు ఎంటర్ ఇన్ టు ద సైబర్ సెక్యూరిటీ ఫీల్డ్. సో ఐ హావ్ సీన్ మెనీ like నేను ఫినాన్షియల్ డొమైన్ లో ఉన్నాను. సో ఐ హావ్ సీన్ మెనీ ఛాలెంజెస్ దేర్ లైక్ టు ఎరాడికేట్ ఫర్ vulnerabilities and all, having the ransomware and all these things, sir. So but the thing is, I attended the exam with the conference level, but I finished the exam within like 45 minutes. So exam is like 4 hours, but still I couldn't clear it. But with the conference only, like I just learned for 6 months and I've given, but after that I was demotivated, and seriously I'm not able to take that exam it again. So like I don't know where like I might be failing it here. So but still if I want to concentrate on it as well, so I'm not able to open it the book again because of that. Maybe my overconfidence might be kills, but I don't know. But like seriously, like it's my short-term goal. I kept it like as a to achieve that security certification, because that if I clear the certification, definitely I will get milestone in my career as well. So when we went into demotivated, so like how to bounce back into the like motivate manner. So
Pradeep, I think you go through the previous year question papers and the syllabus, analyze that which are the topics which are frequently asked from the syllabus and which are those questions. Then prepare for those most likely questions. And exam is for 4 hours. Don't complete it into 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. So do your best. Be there. You do a lot of writing practice. If the exam is a written exam or it is on just online?
It's online, sir, like which will conduct by US guys.
Okay. But you go for test papers, test series. We call it test series.
Test series. Okay.
Attend test series with the timing and all.
Okay.
And see the score also in the test series, how much you are scoring. Which are the areas where your concentration is required. That will help.
Sure, sir.
Next.
But only we...
Done? Is there question over? Okay. Akshay Rathod, please. Akshay Rathod ji, boliye. Unmute and speak, Akshay.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Good evening.
Yes.
Sir, I am from Buldana, Maharashtra, and I am a computer science graduate from a government institute from Maharashtra. Sir, I have one question, like how one can be mentally strong in every situation or in every situation of life. As far as I know, sir, that in your career, sir, like you must have faced a lot of experiences like this. So I just wanted to know, like how can one be mentally strong in every situation? And sir, my second question is that how can we maintain the consistency for a longer duration of time, sir? Because like one can, the motivation cannot last for more than 24 hours. That's why I wanted to know, like how can one maintain the consistency for a longer duration?
Okay. Your second question about consistency. First of all, what is your goal? What is your target? At your the place of stay, if you can just put it on the wall as a reminder to you, okay, yes, this is my target. I have seen a couple of UPSC aspirants, in their name itself, they have mentioned that I am so and so and IAS, so and so and IPS. Before appearing for exam, they have done like that. So this kind of, recently I have seen biopic of Saina Nehwal. And in that biopic, Saina's friend Parupali Kashyap. In Kashyap's mobile phone, he stored Saina's number as Saina Nehwal, world ranker #1.
Achha.
And that was a motivation for her, that I have to be world ranker #1. So this kind of things, very small thing, but which can always trigger you, which can always remind you, yes, you have to walk up to that particular goal, that particular point in life. That will always help you. Secondly, how to remain positive, how in the situation, in the challenging situation and all, when you are not getting, say, desired success and all. First of all, believe in yourself, believe in your support systems, your friends, your family, whether they are trusting you or not. That is again very, very important. And most important thing is, this is not the end of life. You should believe in that. This is not the end of life. Like we have seen the candidates in UPSC who appeared for all the 6 attempts, but not got desired result. We always tell them that this is not the end of life for them. Through the process they have gone for the preparation for the UPSC, and that personality has now developed in such a way, if they choose any career, they will excel in that career because of the preparation they have done for 6 years for the civil services. And we have seen also those candidates who are not succeeding in their goal or achieving their target, they are doing something better in another field. So when you are not getting desired success in one particular field, you should believe in yourself that something big is waiting for you, and try for that.
Very good. Next, last one question we'll take since time is up. Manoj Kumar. Manoj Kumar.
Yeah, good evening, Swamiji. Good evening.
Yeah.
So, as you mentioned in your speech, like friends are very important in our life. So, how to find a actual friend in our life who is always be with us in crisis time, or how to behave with a friend so that he becomes a true friend in our life.
First of all, the friends with whom you studied, with whom since your childhood, there will be some people who have influenced you, whom you like, but you are not in contact with them recently. Look for them, trace them again, open a dialogue with them. He will also, or she will also share something with you. You can also share with them. I am repeating again that the friendship at the school level, friendship at the college level, the childhood friends, they are the best friends in the life. That is a friendship without any interest. After this WhatsApp groups and all, at the age of 45, we have gone back. Now I am 50, almost running 52 now. We have gone back and we have collected many of our school friends. We connected them. Many of our intermediate friends, many of our college friends. And we have now their WhatsApp groups. So you know what happens in general in WhatsApp group of schools, colleges and all, good morning, good evening, then what, happy birthday and all these things many times happen. Yeah. But at the same time, some of you who are doing something extraordinary and all, for them a lot of encouragement is coming there, appreciation is coming there. And that is a natural one without any interest. That is a motivation factor for you, that yes, your school friends have appreciated you. Your college friends have appreciated you. Or if something is going wrong, family loss or something, immediately these people are rushing to your rescue. They are with you. So you are not alone. You will feel that, no, I am not alone. I have another 256, so 255 friends on WhatsApp at least. That group friends are there who studied with me. In case of anything goes wrong, they are with me. That kind of confidence you will have. First, try to connect them physically. If not possible, try to connect them virtually at least. And we are meeting now once in a year. Now this is a pandemic, we can't meet anyone. But the college friends, since last 10 years, every year we meet once, one day, one full day. And we, irrespective of our position and all, we enjoy. We remember those college days again. We dance, we sing, we exchange what we are doing now, new things in the life. So that one day in the 365 days is really motivating for us for another 364 days. So have such friends where there is no business interest, no economic interest, without any interest friends, find out and cultivate that friendship.
Yeah. So it has been very, very thoughtful, very nice of you, sir, for having spent time with us. Nearly 1.5 hours you are with us at the present times. Remaining questions we'll take tomorrow with another guest speaker and another topic tomorrow. Whatever he has observed, placed before you, placed before us, it is for you to think about it, churn your mind, absorb the spirit, and then apply it in daily life. And I'm sure your personality will blossom as much as you had expected, or even much beyond to the national level. So we need that national movement now, especially health crisis, and also support the police, support the department by sending messages to your friends and others, either in Telugu or in a regional language or in English, about the mask, about the respect to the police, respect to the doctors, and have good health and safety. And we are again, on behalf of all of you, convey my namaskar to Mahesh Bhagawat ji and his family and everybody. His department, Rachakonda, is a very wide department in the suburban areas of Hyderabad and Secunderabad. So very fortunate to have you in spite of the work schedule at present. And we pray for your good health and hope to see you all in the near future also, whenever time permitting. So please join us. Yeah, please join us in the remaining, whenever any time convenient, please come and enlighten our youth. So thank you very much. We will end with a prayer, Asato Ma Sadgamaya, and Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina House. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya, Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya, Mrutyorma Amrutangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sarvastaratu Durgani Sarvo Bhadrani Pashyatu. Sarvasad Buddhima Apnotu. Sarvasarvatra Nandatu. Harihi Om Tatsat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Shubharatri, Mahesh Bhagawat ji. Shubharatri to the participants. Shubhadinam tomorrow. And please log in at 6:10 tomorrow to interact and listen to another wonderful person, a social activist of the whole country, who will be joining us live from Bangalore tomorrow at 6:15. Thank you very much. Namaste and have a good day and safe day tomorrow. Thank you.